guys, Barbara Kearney here, broker in the state of Kansas. And today we have a fun topic for you. We are going to talk about lagoons and septic systems. We run across a lot of homeowners or first-time homeowners that aren't quite sure what those are. And we even run across people who have owned one for many, many years and just have never been educated on them. So today I'm going to try to talk to you a little bit about that, and I've got some video here from the Franklin County Sanitarian and our Franklin County inspector that hopefully will help you. Now keep in mind, Layton Real Estate, we work in several counties in southeast Kansas. Primarily we're in Franklin, Johnson, Douglas, and Miami. So each county has their own codes and rules when it comes to lagoons and septics. So you do need to find out whatever county you live in, what those would be. So primarily today we're going to hear about Franklin County and hopefully just about systems in general. You can learn a little bit about how they work. Okay, so in Franklin County, it is part of their codes that when you're selling your home, when you're renting it, or when you sell it on contract for deed, it is required by the county that you have a wastewater system inspection. These codes have been put into place to help keep the sanitary systems working properly and keeping us all safe. So in this first video, I am talking with Guy Crabill. He is the Franklin County Sanitarian, and we are out on a property in this video talking about a lagoon inspection. So when we set up the inspection for the lagoon, we actually meet the Franklin County Sanitarian out there, and I'm going to let you hear a little bit about what he has to say about lagoon inspections.
Here's a packet with the minimum design standards for the fence. From what I see from the road, without having gone down there yet, we'll have to have a fence built to code. We'll have to have all the vegetation mowed back 50 feet from the inside corners to a height of less than 10 inches. And all trees, over 10 foot tall are going to have to be trimmed down.
Okay.
I'm also going to go down there and take a look, see if there's any aquatic vegetation like duckweed or cattails, and I'm going to leave some handouts either with you if you want them, or you can give to the property owners on how to treat that. Duckweed's something that any lagoon owner is going to have to deal with almost every year. Basically, duckweed just covers the top of the lagoon like a blanket, and it blocks the sunlight, so the lagoon doesn't work the way it's supposed to. So it does have to be chemically treated.
So in addition to the things that Guy Crabill was talking about, they will also go out and measure how far from each clean out that they are located. They have to be so far apart, and you have to have so many. So that's something else he was looking for when we were out at that particular lagoon. Now, as he also mentions in the video, he talks about a packet of information that he gave me in regards to lagoon inspections. And for your guys' reference, I will put them in the description below where you can download them and have them for yourself as well. But keep in mind, those are for Franklin County, and this has to do with the lagoons. So now we're going to talk about septic systems. Have you ever wondered what this was in your yard? This is a septic system. Now, some of our older septic systems are buried underground and you cannot actually see them. So if you have one of those and you go to sell your home, you're going to need to bring it above grade so that the lids will be accessible for the inspector and for future when you're having to pump it, etc. But as the picture shows, when you see this in the yard, I know I've had people wonder, what are those? That is your septic system. So when you sell your home in Franklin County, you hire the Franklin County inspector to come out and take a look at your septic system. Now in Franklin County, our septic inspector currently, this is December 2021, is Brian Falk with DNS Sanitation. He's our Franklin County inspector, and we're also going to require that you have your tank pumped as well, so that he can actually see the whole tank, see if there's cracks, see if there's issues. And when it's full, he can't see that. So we're gonna have to have that pumped prior to him coming out to inspect it. Now he is with DNS Sanitation. And so here is a picture of Brian in his sanitation truck when he comes out to do an inspection. This is the type of truck that you will see one of those guys driving. Okay, so now let's get some good information from Brian with DNS in regards to septic tanks. Okay guys, so this is Brian with DNS Sanitation. He is the Franklin County septic inspector. So I have a question for you that a lot of people always ask is, in your opinion, how often should people have these pumped?
We recommend every 3 to 5 years, unless it's an aerated tank, and then an aerated tank should be serviced yearly.
So when you're inspecting it, can you give us a little idea of what all you're looking for and doing?
On an inspection, we're going to pump the tank. We're going to look at the integrity of the tank, make sure the walls are good, not cracking with a lot of movement, and then we're going to make sure that the inlet and outlet are in place on the tank, which is plumbing inside the tank. And then also we make sure that everything's plumbed to a system that should be from the house, and then we go out and look at the lateral field or chambers or mound system, whatever water evaporation system it has.
So if I buy a house with a septic, what do I have to do to maintain it? Is there anything I need to put in it once a year, or just leave it alone?
Make sure you're pumping it every 3 to 5 years, and then balance your load. Like if you bathe in the morning, do laundry at night, or vice versa. Key to a septic tank is balancing your load.
Okay.
And 10 loads of laundry on a Saturday are really not good for your system.
Can you tell us a little bit about how they work?
Yeah, all your wastewater from the house comes out here to the septic tank. The septic tank is here to catch the solids. You're going to have floating solids on top and sinking solids on the bottom, and it's the clear water in the middle that we're putting out to your lateral system for the soil to absorb and the sun to evaporate.
Okay.
That is how your system works.
Okay, well, we appreciate Guy and Brian being good sports and letting us video them for more education for you guys. But just keep in mind, in different counties, there are different rules. And so whatever county you live in, you're going to want to check with them about what their rules are. Now, for our area, for example, Miami County and Johnson County, they do not require the septic inspections be done before selling. However, they do offer a courtesy inspection, which I highly, highly recommend. If that septic system is not working properly when you purchase the home, you know, that can be very costly. Now in Douglas and Franklin County, as you've seen, they do have requirements that you have to have those inspected prior to selling. Okay, so thanks for taking time to watch about lagoons and septics. Hopefully some of this information has helped you as a homeowner, and we will see you in the next video.